Hey guys, this is Brad with the Adventurer's Vault,
Hey, and this is Rich.
and we're here live at Visioncon.
Yeah, any moment now, thousands of excited gamers are going to file through those doors right over there, ready to have a fun-filled day full of adventure.
And we can't wait to meet them all and get to talk to them.
No, we are hoping that every one of them comes by the Adventurer's Vault booth and checks it out. Any moment now, they should be just pouring right on in here.
Can't wait.
Nope, can't wait.
Any
Not
moment.
at all. Not at all.
That's the entrance, right?
I think that's it over there.
I took work off for this, Rich. You said this was important.
I mean, they're supposed to be here, man. It's time.
Are you gonna go talk to them? Go see what's going on. Yeah, I don't know, man. I kind of thought there'd be it's in Springfield, right?
Yeah, where is everybody?
It's not back in Branson.
They're supposed to be here. No, I'm certain it's in Springfield this year.
You don't think that COVID thing had anything to do with it, right?
I think we just have the wrong weekend again. That was awkward.
I did think it was weird we're the only people here.
I thought there would be more like vendors and booths. Yeah,
because there's nobody here.
No, it's just hey. No, there's no. I think that guy works here.
Is that a broom or is it a cosplay?
I don't. It could be Harry Potter.
Could be Harry Potter.
It could be Harry Potter.
Some sort of one of them animes that the kids like.
That's what they're into these days. Yeah.
Right. Deska? Weeaboo? No.
Well, I guess there's only one thing we can do, Brad.
What's that?
Break out the McGinty's Dwarven Whiskey.
You got some?
Oh yeah. Never leave home without it.
That was the main reason I wanted to do this podcast was drinking. It's cool, right?
It's gonna be. There's nobody here to stop us.
To anonymity. Now, how much of a core tenet of our podcast is drinking, would you say?
25%.
25%. Yep.
There's a fair amount of alcohol involved.
Mm-hmm.
And that's just our lives, actually. It kind of really, rolled over to the podcast. But
I mean, because stuff like this keeps happening, and that's why I drink. I don't know.
I have so many reasons why I drink. So many.
I mean,
many reasons.
This convention hall is kind of like my life. Crippling loneliness.
Ooh.
So
sorry about that, Brad.
Yeah.
Shouldn't have made charisma your dump stat. That's all I'm saying.
Man. I got so many dump stats.
Yeah, it's why they get rid of comeliness. They realize there are no good-looking gamers anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
No.
It's hard to be an 8 in everything.
It really is. but somehow we manage. We work hard at it.
I don't even get like a racial bump. Anything. I'm gonna die alone. That's what I learned on this podcast.
No, you're not going to die alone.
Yeah,
we'll probably be there with you.
I'm going to take some people with me. Well,
all right, Vault Dwellers, as you probably guessed, Visioncon unfortunately wasn't able to happen this year. We're not actually there. I know our set dressing is amazing, right?
I'm dressing?
Yes, our undressing. No, set dressing. We're totally in a convention center, right? It looks just like it.
Just like it.
This isn't
definitely not where we record the podcast.
No, not at all. This isn't the same place we do that.
And I don't think it's canceled. I think it's just going to be delayed till maybe later in the year.
I don't know if I've heard what the final decision is there. And unfortunately, so many places haven't been able to make a decision.
Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Either way, we hope to get to see some people at the next Visioncon, one way or the other. But we did want to put this little video together so you guys can kind of take a look and see exactly how awful we really are with our podcast. It's pretty bad.
Terrible people. And just to clarify, we are a live play Pathfinder 2 RPG podcast where we have a adventure set in a homebrew campaign that Rich wrote and ran. I do mostly drinking and I play a character. So it's really, I'm not that committed. And that was maybe my problem with my past relationship. Anyway, it doesn't matter. We'd love to meet you. We want you to meet us. And, come check us out in the Adventurers Vault.
Yeah, we are all from the Springfield area. We record here, we produce it here. So we are Springfield through and through, as is Visioncon mostly, except for those, years that slummed it down in Branson.
Well,
hey, we know sometimes you got to try something new. You can't stick with the same location. It's kind of a fling. That's right.
Yeah, sometimes flings can have lasting consequences, Rich.
Oh, well, that is true. That is definitely true. Maybe there'll be like a new little convention running around next year that we all get to meet.
Well, so far, LonelyCon's going great. So
yes, it does take something away when there aren't so many people here, which would be nobody but the two of us.
But
this
us.
is far less interesting than normal conventions.
So you're probably wondering why you should listen to the Adventurers Vault, particularly if you're from the Springfield area.
I definitely am wondering why they should listen to the Adventurers.
I am too. And the biggest thing I could come up with reason-wise is that we're homegrown.
We
and
are
locally sourced.
And we like homegrown, right, Brad? Yeah.
A little too much.
So some of the things that you might find different about the Adventurers Vault as opposed to some other podcasts, we tend to be much more story driven. As Brad said, I kind of made a campaign and a setting, but we really wanted to get back to a style of gaming where we were focusing on characters and the story around those characters. Now, of course, we have plenty of combats. Monsters come out quite often.
Yeah, most of them way above our pay grade.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Terrible at designing encounters.
I am wonderful at designing encounters. What you do is you take that CR that you have in the book, and then you add a couple of numbers until it feels just right. That's what you do.
It is an absolute miracle no one has died.
It is.
I mean, in real life.
No, that's true. No, I don't think we've had too many situations where cast members tried to murder each other.
Ethan hit me.
Not characters, but cast members.
Ethan hit me that one time.
He did that one time. That was a solid punch.
Yeah.
He may play, kind of a weak guy on the podcast, but Ethan,
he's wiry.
I mean,
he's got that wiry strength.
He does. It's pretty impressive,
especially once he gets that whiskey in him.
And he likes his whiskey. Now, hopefully, you're wondering where you can find the Adventurers Vault podcast, right?
I hope.
I
I know. Oh, them.
Yeah,
them. Yeah,
the people who are there. They're in the little camera thing.
There's more than one.
Well, there's a few.
Our number's doubled.
You can find us at theadventurersvault.com. All the information is there, including our episodes and show notes. You can also find us on the Twitters. Brad here, he runs the Twitters mostly.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oopsie. Mostly. Facebook, Insta. We're on the Insta. That's how the kids say it these days. We're on the Insta.
The tweets come out at night, mostly.
Mostly. You can also find us at pretty much any place that podcasts are distributed. If you can't find us on your favorite platform, just shoot us a message and we'll definitely get on that platform. But I think we got most of our bases covered.
I mean, between Stitcher, Spotify, Apple, and Google, that covers a lot of things. But if there's a format you want and you don't see, just send us a message either on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, anything. Drop a handwritten note. We'll get it fixed.
I believe by the time this hits, we'll be on episode 60. So there's plenty for you out there to listen to. We try to keep the format around that hour and a half mark, so it's a little more digestible. Kind of gives you something to listen to, but not spend all day on.
Actually, if you're a little bit hesitant to go back that far in the back catalog, episode 55 is a neat little recap episode of everything we've done up to that point. A perfect jumping in point if you want to check us out, but you're not really wanting to go back to episode 1. Hop in there and get a little taste of what happened. Hopefully you'll get to like it.
Now, as you probably guessed, Brad and I do most of the production work on the podcast, and this has been a new experience for us. Neither one of us had really done much of this before. I had a little bit of sound experience, but far from overly knowledgeable, and really still am far from knowledgeable. But it's been a lot of fun for us, not just the actual sessions, but putting it together and producing it, putting it out there. I know Brad and I, this has been an exciting adventure on its own for us to produce this and put it out.
It's definitely a labor of love, but it's been very fulfilling in my crass, emotionless, empty life. that this is a beacon.
Here, Brad, have some more to drink.
Yes, please.
Let's top that cup off there. That
Nice chilled McGinty's.
McGinty's Dwarven Whiskey for the finer things in life. We keep recording. We're just going to get more and more drunk.
Yeah.
This could be interesting by the end.
Was that not the plan?
I mean, it wasn't not the plan.
My character's back hurts all the time from carrying these people. It is tremendous the pain I go through that my character does to not only carry them through life, but this podcast.
I'm sorry, none of the other cast members were available. Brad was the only one that was free today. The others are much more interesting, exciting, and far less depressed.
That's what they get for having lives and people that care.
Now, if you're wondering, is there really alcohol in there? No, kids, there's no alcohol in there. It's just
There's not?
Brad.
Oh,
Brad.
No.
Brad,
It's grape juice, kiddies.
Brad, it's for the podcast.
It's grape juice.
We do hope that all of our listeners, and actually we hope everybody, is all safe and healthy during 2020, which has been the word interesting. Does that seem about right, Brad?
Apocalyptic.
Yeah, it's funny because we're not playing any post-apocalyptic games these days. It's all sunshine and rainbows right now.
Yeah.
Because it's all seeming a little real.
You remember when an entire continent was on fire and that was not even the biggest news?
Actually, most people have forgotten that already.
Yeah, 2020.
Yeah, well.
We forgot a continent caught fire.
Yeah.
Yeah. Looking forward to May. Whatever horrors are unleashed then.
In the podcast, right? In the podcast?
Yeah, sure. Whatever.
Yeah. So go ahead and enjoy yourselves at home. Check out the Adventures Vault if you can, and all the other amazing vendors that are doing videos for Visioncon. I know there's a few of them out there, and see what the con would have been, if we were able to go out in public.
We're allowed in public?
Well,
Even before this?
well, not much.
Yeah.
Not much. Really, it's not a lot different. Just gamers can't get together. Would anybody notice if we did? Nobody pays attention to gamers, right? We hope to see you at the next Visioncon either way. And feel free to reach out and leave us some comments, like our things on the intertubes, do the Twitter things, and whatever it is that you do, check us out. See you later, guys.
Stay home, stay safe, stay listening.